So here's an example property that we bought, which is Wales Beach in Crawley, okay? Now, when we bought this property back in 2008, this particular property was valued at £205,000. We bought it with a discount, but remember, that's not the important lever. We bought it with a discount, £157,500. We got a mortgage of £118,000, and the money we needed to put into the deal was £45,000 deposit, solicitors' costs, etc. What happened to that property over a 10-year period? Well, 10 years later, if I throw up the slide, you can see that property is worth £320,000. I'm not even saying it's gone up and doubled in 8 years or anything like that. I'm saying it's gone up about 50% over that 10 years. But what are we able to do? We're able to go back to the bank and say, I've put my rents up every year, can I borrow 75% of the current value? And the bank say, of course you can, Aaron, no problem. So we borrowed £240,000 that you can see on the screen now. Our old mortgage was £118,000, so we pay that off, and we've got £122,000 we've been able to release that's back in our bank account. We can use that to buy more properties, or we can use that to have a holiday, or go away and have a trip of a lifetime, or quit our jobs and live off it, just off one house this is. So we release £122,000. Well, what else did we get from this property? Well, this property made us £400 a month of rental profit, times 12 months is £4,800 a year. That's £48,000 of rental profit over a 10-year period. Now, that's higher than the normal because it's a bit more expensive house, but in total, we've now got total cash and equity of £170,000 from this one single property. And on top of that, the property's got equity of £80,000 still in it. So in fact, our total cash and equity over the last 10 years is £250,000 from one single property. Or I'll put that another way. You put 45 grand in, you got it all back out, and you were left with £205,000 in your pocket and now an infinite return on investment. If we were in an event room right now and I said, raise your hand if you're impressed with that, or raise your hand if you'd like one of those, your hands would be shooting up. The right house, on the right street, to the right rules, in the right town and city. You buy the right house, these are the results you get.